Do your prospects for the future seem a bit blurry? Then it's time to get your future into focus with broadcast production. The Cape Girardeau Career and Technology Center's broadcast production program is a great way for high school students and adults to learn the many aspects of television production, from the most basic terminology to techniques used by professional TV and film producers. With the help of instructor Renick Wilson, students who come into the class with only a basic understanding of production and filmmaking leave the class ready to jump right into the professional world.
I see that my role as an instructor here is to expose students to this incredibly broad and diverse field of media.
Renick Wilson is a pretty funny guy. He's not like your normal teacher who'll sit there and lecture and then give you homework and then all that kind of stuff. He actually interacts with each student individually. If you need help, he's there to help you.
I see that it's my job to expose them to all of the different aspects, all of the different job positions, all of the different creative and technical aspects of what they may need to do in the future. But the goal is that in there, they will see some aspect, some portion, some function that really grabs their attention, and they say, you know what? That is what I want to do for the rest of my life, and then I encourage them to take that to their fullest potential.
He's been able to bring these kids from all the different area schools, bring them together in this classroom and make us into a family. All because of him, we've all become great friends and gotten to know each other.
In the beginning, you'll focus on the basics, like learning the angles used for cinematography. You'll learn to compose shots by working hands-on with professional-grade Panasonic AG-DVC 60 cameras. Having professional equipment and gaining hands-on experience with it gives many students who go on to study similar programs at four-year colleges a distinct advantage over many of their classmates.
I would definitely recommend this class to anybody who's interested in learning more about the broadcast production world. Number one, it's just so much more hands-on than a college or a university program. Usually in a program at a university, you're not using a camera until about your junior year in college. So, and then like right about your second week here in class, you're already using the camera, learning the techniques of shots and just things like that.
Another area of focus in broadcast production is audio. Audio is essential in establishing mood, tone, setting, and emotion. You'll learn every aspect of audio production, from editing sound files to adding sound effects and music to creating voiceovers for your video productions. You'll learn how to do all this using Adobe Audition, a program favored by professional audio producers. Learning audio production is an important aspect of broadcast production because it equips students to work in television and radio.
Audio is the most important part of a video. With the technology today that we have with our iPods and our cell phones, consumers are generally spoiled with amazing, perfect audio.
Before I took this class, audio to me was nothing. I didn't think of audio at all. But now that I took this class, the instructor, Mr. Mack, actually teaches us that audio is 90% of all of your productions.
Another essential part of broadcast production you'll focus on is lighting. Good lighting can make a decent shot look fantastic. In broadcast production, you'll learn all the methods of professional use, including three-point lighting, special effects lighting, interview lighting, and many other techniques. Lighting is one of the most difficult aspects of production to master, but it is perhaps one of the most important aspects to learn.
Lighting, whether in filmmaking or television, is everything. We are artists, and we paint with light. And so if I can get them to take extreme care and caution and to explore the possibilities that lighting can do for them, to use light not as something which is, but something which is an active part of every shot, and to craft that shot using their light. I would say that is one of the fundamental things I would have them to take away.
But editing is where productions truly gain their focus. Editing is much like putting together a puzzle where the pieces are your shots, your audio, and any graphics you may need to use or create. And with programs like Adobe Premiere Pro, you'll learn how to edit like the pros. Editing marks the difference between someone who makes silly videos with their friends and professional video producers.
Editing is the flow of the story. If you don't have editing, then your video does not sequence into the time frames that you have it into. Nothing ever goes perfect the first time around, so you always have to edit it all together in post.
You'll learn how to put all these skills into focus when you create commercials, PSAs, news programs, music videos, and even short films. These projects will later be what you use when you put together your demo reel.
Near the end of the second year, the students are asked to make what is called a demo reel. The demo reel is actually a compilation of some of the projects that you've worked on. It gives an overview of some of the talents that you have acquired while in the class.
And you'll put these skills to test when you enter competition at SkillsUSA at the local, district, state, and national levels. Winning at SkillsUSA opens a lot of doors for many people.
SkillsUSA is just an organization that we're in to share our skills with other people and show how we've mastered those skills in our broadcasting class.
You might think that a program like this would be extremely expensive, but the staff and administration at the Cape Girardeau Career and Technology Center are focused on bringing broadcast production and all the programs they offer to as wide a selection of people as possible.
I think many times the folks that know that we are affiliated with a public school are surprised to find out that we have most of the federal and state funding sources for financial aid that are available at a larger school. Federal Pell Grant, Stafford loans, PLUS loans, the State of Missouri Access Missouri Grant, all of those things are available at the Career and Technology Center. We also have a lot of sponsoring agencies. We have civic groups that provide scholarships, and when you look at that overall, we have funding for virtually every student that will come into our school.
To find out more about the broadcast production program at the Cape Girardeau Career and Technology Center, call 573-334-0826 or stop by the CTC at 1080 South Silver Springs Road in Cape Girardeau. Put your future into focus with broadcast production today.